Hello and welcome to the No Name Prayer Podcast. I am your host, Monica. Thank you for being here today. I'm a little off, I have to say, before I even start. Had a rough day, but honestly, I got into praise and worship, and I was just praying at my office at work, and I felt so much better. I straightened my crown, and I remember whose daughter I am. But as the day went on, I got some bad news, some sad news. A friend of mine from years ago passed away last night. May she rest in peace. So please pray for her soul. Let us begin our reflection from the Ascension Lenten Companion Walking with Jesus to Jerusalem. Flat. I stretch out my hands to you. My soul thirsts for you like a parched land. Psalm 143, verse 6. Tuesday of the first week of Lent. In God's original plan, Adam and Eve enjoyed perfect communion in the Garden of Eden. Their lives were filled with love, perfect love. The icon of this perfect love is found in marriage. In the beginning, Adam and Eve enjoyed a perfect marriage with each other. Genesis 2, verses 24 to 25. And what was true of their marriage was true because of their relationship with God. Adam and Eve had a perfect marriage because there existed a perfect marriage between God and humanity. But Genesis 2 is followed by Genesis 3. The creation is followed by the fall. In Genesis 2, God's perfect love fills all creation. In Genesis 3, God's original plan is disrupted. The communion between Adam and Eve and between God and humanity is broken. To return to Christopher West's analogy about tires, these once inflated relationships become flat. Because of the fall, all creation has been torn away from perfect union with God. Now, thanks to the reality of sin, everyone drives with flat tires, and we sometimes forget this isn't how life is supposed to be. I can recall countless times in my own life when I wanted more and asked myself, am I happy? Am I really happy? I can recall countless times when I said to others, there has to be more to life than this. In such moments, life seems empty. Our hearts long for more. I know firsthand what this is like. How would you describe your life? Your heart? Are you tired? Have you believed the lie that this life is as good as it gets? What are you hungry for? Here are a few indications that you might be living with flat tires. You are constantly thinking about the next thing, the next vacation, the next diversion, the next distraction. You need more and more of what you have just to experience the same level of satisfaction. You live with a quiet fear of missing out. You are constantly looking at what could be happening in your life rather than what is happening in your life. Although other people may not know it, you have some form of addiction. There's a pattern of your life which, even if you wanted to, you could not stop. Porn, spending, drinking. You can remember a time when you were happy, but you are no longer as happy as you were then. You're longing for more. You're longing to be happy. What if Jesus could change your life and restore your joy, peace, and love? What if Jesus could do for you that which he did for all those people who were with him on his journey to Jerusalem? Would you want that? What do you want? What do you really want? Stay here for an additional 10 minutes. Today, pray with Isaiah 55. As you read, consider that these very words are words Jesus himself would have prayed. Isaiah 55, an invitation to grace. All you who are thirsty, come to the water. You who have no money, come, buy grain and eat. Come, buy grain without money, wine and milk without cost. Why spend your money for what is not bread, your wages for what does not satisfy? Only listen to me, and you shall eat well. You shall delight in rich fare. Pay attention and come to me. Listen, that you may have life. I will make with you an everlasting covenant, the steadfast loyalty promised to David. As I made him a witness to peoples, a leader and commander of peoples, so shall you summon a nation you knew not, and a nation that knew you not shall run to you. Because of the Lord, your God, the Holy One of Israel, who has glorified you. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake their way, and sinners their thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord to find mercy, to our God, who is generous and forgiving. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, oracle of the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Yet, just as from the heavens the rain and snow come down and do not return there till they have watered the earth, making it fertile and fruitful, giving seed to the one who sows and bread to the one who eats, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me empty, but shall do what pleases me, achieving the end for which I sent it. Yes, in joy you shall go forth, in peace you shall be brought home. Mountains and hills shall break out in song before you, while trees of the field shall clap their hands. Place of the thorn bush, the cypress shall grow, instead of nettles, the myrtle. This shall be the Lord's renown, as an everlasting sign that shall not fail. What words stood out to you as you prayed? What did you find stirring in your heart? The first thing for me was I stretch out my hands to you. My soul thirsts for you like a parched land. I've said it before, I am thirsty for the Lord. That's how I feel. Also, where it says, am I happy? There has to be more to life than this. I have felt like that plenty of times. And I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel empty and unfulfilled when I don't pray. And that's, I said what I said. I am serious. So for me, I can tell the difference. I feel empty. I feel bored. I feel unaccomplished. I feel like I'm not worth anything. All these negative and bad thoughts completely fill my mind when I don't spend time with Him in prayer. My addiction, spending money. So that's another thing that stood out to me. And again, I noticed that I do more spending when I am not spending time with Him, when I'm not filling myself with the Word of God, spending time with Him, praying, watching. I like to, a lot of the times when I'm working, I like to have something playing in the background, whether it's music, like worship music, or a talk by maybe Father Mike, Father Jim, just something that's going to fill, that the quiet with something good, with God's message, And a lot of the times, especially if it's Father like Jim, he'll, while he's preaching and he's giving his talks, he'll have you pray also. So, I could sit there and repeat the prayers while I'm praying, and it's not, while I'm working, and it's not taking away from my job, But those are all little things that I do, and that I can tell the difference in me when I don't do them. And from the reading from Isaiah, it was when it said, in peace you shall be brought home. That's all I'm asking for. I've been praying for peace for such a long time. But I do want to be able to go home to be with the Lord. When is my time? I want to be able to go and be with Him, be at peace. That's really all I have. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Pray for me, please. I will be praying for you.